Hey guys, Tails here, back with another Pokemon Yellow episode. Boom shakalaka. Like I said, I leveled up my Pokemon off camera. Cheddar's now level 16, I should probably get him out the front. I caught a Sandshrew, just like on my previous playthrough Pokemon. I don't know if I'll keep it all the way to the end, but you know, it's nice to have a ground Pokemon around. Maybe not. No, I don't know where I was going to go with that. It's nice to have a ground Pokemon around. I don't know if I'll keep him till the end. Anyway, I will not... My goal in this playthrough is to just kind of get through the game. I'm not going to stop and find everything that can be found. I'm just going to kind of take them as they go. Just go the route we're meant to go on. Because there's plenty of other LPers who go around finding everything. If that's the kind of LP you want to watch, then you know, it's your choice. But this is a I'm just gonna go where I want to go kind of thing. Just get to the end of the caves. I'm not gonna go out my way to get items and such. So yes, that is how I'm gonna do this. Because it makes it slightly less tedious as well, because I'm not spending like 10 episodes in a cave trying to get all the items. Items I probably wouldn't use anyway, or you can just buy in a Pokemart. Do 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 do. Seriously, like all the Pokemon moves at the moment are so boring. It's like I have the Scratch, Tackle. I suppose Absorb is a bit of a change. Whoa. Yeah, I should probably get Slasher out of there. That would be a smart thing to do. Let's try Oswald. Why the hell not? Though judging by the level of her Pokemon, I probably should have gone a bit higher with the levels, but hey, this all seems to be working for me somewhat at said time. Yeah, that's how it should have gone down. Butterfree is only really useful now because it knows confusion. Towards later in the game, it will obviously become less useful, but for now, it's pretty. It's doing its justice, you know, it's holding it up. So that's why I'm keeping Butterfree. Obviously I'm not using Pikachu too much. Whoops. Stupid controller steering me where I don't want to go. I'm obviously not using Pikachu because he's electric and we're in a cave, and that would be stupid. Should probably use a potion on the Slasher, but I can't be bothered. Basically. If I remember right, you skip those stairs. No, I'm gonna miss all these guys and then come back through on my own and fight them if they're... Like, if they're mandatory, I'll fight them. But if not, then I'll skip them and then I'll just come back and fight them for the experience myself. Seems like a reasonable plan of attack. And no, my cat isn't in the room this time. She's not here to disturb me. The thing about caves, I guess I'll go back to the item. The only thing about caves is you get like the Zubat out the ass, for example. They actually kind of look like Zubat in this game, which is odd because it's an older Pokemon game. Who actually catches a Zubat? Unless you're going to try and catch all 150 Pokemon, who literally goes into a cave and thinks, I'm going to catch a Zubat and take it on my Pokemon journey. I guess if you're a Team Rocket member, then yeah, but if you're not, oh joy, Moonstone, something I'm not going to use. You can only, in this version, you can only evolve Clefairy with it, I think. That's the only Pokemon. Actually, I think that's the only Pokemon ever that evolves with the Moonstone. I don't really know. I may like Pokemon, but I'm not that much of a Pokemon nerd. Hello, sir. Well, maybe I don't want to leave you alone. And how could you say I'm a kid? I'm like 13 in this game, I think. Maybe 10 if it's based off the Pokemon story, because Ash was about 10 when the series started. Of course, now he should be in his 30s, but we won't go into that. Actually, he'll be like 25, but for some reason he's still 16. That doesn't really bother me too much, but it seems to bother other people for some reason. It's like, does it really make any odds how old Ash is? It is kind of annoying how they reset Pikachu every time you start a new adventure, because to be honest, Pikachu should be like level 200 now and killing everything. That's my opinion on life. But alas, the Pokemon teams suck. It's really annoying as well, because like on the Pokemon Black and White, I think it's called Best Wishes or something like that, like Pikachu just loses to everything at the start of the adventure, and it's like, dude, Pikachu should be killing everything, not losing all the time. Whatever. Gust is so boring. I hate being resorted to using attacks like this. This cave is like a Team Rocket haven, like a Zubat out the ass. The only problem is Team Rocket like to use the same Pokemon over and over again. In these older versions it's more understandable because they only had 150 to choose from only. But only a selection of them were like poison and evil looking types. So they were kind of limited in these games. But the newer games there really is no excuse. They could have branched out a bit more with the kind of Pokemon Team Rocket have. But that's just my opinion on life. I believe I have to go this way. Do 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 do. Paris, for reals. Why would I want to catch a Paris? Go away. I'm not even gonna fight you. You're not even worth the like 2 experience you'll give me. Is this going somewhere? Yes it is. It's the fossil guy. Well, too bad, because I'm going to steal one, and you're going to like it. Dude, that guy looks... I'm not even going to say, man. That guy's just like... He's messed up in the head. Why am I using Gust? I just noticed Vince knows Quick Attack. I could try that as well. Well, now I'm going to have to try it, because Sand... Oh, wow. Sand Attack. I thought Disable was meant to disable the move that you just used. Whatever. Don't use Disable again, dumbass. You've already disabled one of my moves. There you go. So look, now you're getting somewhere. Kind of. But now you're dead, so... Level 15! Voltorb. Yeah, I suppose I should get Vince out there, even though it won't use an electric attack. I probably should. Let's get the Fanginator out. See what he can do. Probably not a lot because he's a Rattata, but then again, in my last Pokemon LP, the Rattata did surprise me. I think I just caught an unusually strong Rattata though, so... I don't know, Fanginator doesn't seem to be doing me much justice in this game. So far, anyway. Who knows, he might surprise me later on. Although I doubt. For some reason. Coughing. You're not a Team Rocket. Why do you have a coughing? Go on, let's use Chewy. I mean, not Chewy. Why'd I call him Chewy? Let's use Cheddar. Not lose Cheddar. Use Cheddar. I cannot get out a sentence. I seriously think coughing should blow up if you use like a fire attack or an electric on it. Because it's like adding a spark to it, and it should seriously blow up because it's made of gas. Especially if it gets hit by fire. That's just my opinion, and that would be too logical for the game. Helix Fossil is for Ammonites. I just randomly picked one because I'm not going to fossilize it. And the other one is the Dome Fossil for... whatever the other one's called. I forgot what the other one's called. So, yeah. And now Team Rocket's going to come and stop, or try to stop us. And we actually get Jesse and James in this version. In red and blue, it's just 2 random ass rockets. And you'd think that because it was Jesse and James, they would, like, because it was two trainers, you would have to do, like, they'd have 6 Pokemon or something like that, or they'd take turns, but no, they fight together as usual. And of course they have Coughing, Ekans and Meowth. Big surprise. Yes, they have the Pokemon they used to have before they sucked. Oh god, this is the game where if you get wrapped then you can't withdraw your Pokemon, you just have to keep getting hit. You can't attack or anything, and it is so annoying. That's right, Oswald. Ekans gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's get rid of it, like, now. Death to you, sir. Do 2 game. No, I don't want to learn stupid stun spore, thank you. No! No! Yes, thank you. Why does it have to ask me twice? If I said no the first time, I'm not going to suddenly change my mind. Let's get Fanginator out there, see if we can kick some ass. It's only against a Meow, so it should be able to do something. Yeah. This Meowth is going down. Then again, he did do quite a fair amount of damage to me as well, so... Dude, don't scratch me on the face, or I will quick attack you in return to the face. Wow, we're doing some fair leveling up here. Oh yay, Hyper Fang. Sweetness! Suppose I should switch out because I'm kind of low on health. I feel like using Cheddar. What? I like Pikachu. If you haven't noticed that by now, then wow, guys. If you cannot guess my favorite Pokemon by this point through watching my other LPs or my other videos or taking note of what I've said, then wow. To be honest, that's all I can say. Tackle, this fight is so boring. There is nothing I can say to make this fight more entertaining, to be honest. Oh crap. You're gonna poison me, aren't you? No! Wow. First time for everything. Because it would just poison me just to ruin my day, basically. Yes, I did! Shock horror. Bye bye. So I'm going to go backtrack through this cave and fight the trainers I missed to get some experience, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back outside the cave after going in and taking down all the trainers and finding items I missed. I also found a Mega Punch and I taught it to Cheddar, so he knows Mega Punch now. What was this? The only problem with this game is you're very... Like, you can't carry many items. I'm going to go Cell Whirlwind because it's useless. Along with Bide. I don't think you can fight that girl train up there until very much later in the game when you can catch Mewtwo and stuff like that. So, yay. I also plan to keep Charmander, Bulbasaur and Squirtle in my party. I don't know if Bulbasaur will stay till the end, because I'm not a big fan of grass-type Pokemon, because they're mainly defensive, and they don't learn that great moves. So I don't know if Bulbasaur will stay till the end, we'll see, but I do plan to keep the other two in, regardless. Yeah, so if you didn't know, you can catch those Pokemon, all three, well you can't catch them, you get given all three of them in this version, for some reason. I think this is the game that most closely follows the anime out of everyone that's ever been made. Yes, it's thrilling. I don't get what you find so exciting about that, but whatever. What do you mean it holds amazing secrets? It just does what it does, man. It's bad and it's shiny and I like it. What's going on outside the back of your house? Anything interesting? Any items or anything? Or what is the point in this area? There aren't even any items here. Oops. I didn't mean to talk to you, Pikachu, but it's nice to know you like me now. Yeah, everyone knows it hates you when you first start. There is literally nothing out here. Wow, pointless much. We can randomly go out into this old guy's yard where nothing's going on. Anyway, there's a Nurse Jenny, Officer Jenny. Why do I always call her Nurse Jenny? There's an Officer Jenny blocking that way, so we're going to have to do some stuff down there. There's a bike shop, I think this is the bike shop. Yes, it is. Does he give me a bike now? Nope, you have to get a bike token from someone. I can't remember who it's from, but I'm sure we'll find them eventually. Yeah, this guy's like ripping people off, man. Who's gonna buy a bike from you for that much, to be reals? Can't believe you're even making money. Right, you're just weird. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, and I'll see you guys next time.